Abel gonna have the biggest sigh on his.
Nigga, no live. Fuck you.
We live.
I'm not trying to.
What?
We live, right? This layout is lame.
Yeah. So
Right.
This layout,
Marco.
man. Marco. Shout out to
let me start off by saying y'all gonna hear this, these hard workers outside, as Ricky said, because they mowing multiple lawns over here, B. So yeah.
Train work, lawn work.
That's crazy.
Long work.
All right, let me make sure we live. Make sure I can see it.
Yeah, I'm waiting for it.
We live.
Yeah.
Hey, squad.
Get it.
Stick to the end of the show, or if you need to download it, make sure you watch the end, because this is the first official week for the game of L's. Shout out to Marco Designs with another one, yo, with the new layout, bro.
Another
this is
one
shit right here, bro. I get on Twitter, look at my DMs. He like, yo, I got a new layout. I'm like, what? So we had to use it immediately. That's why we just a couple minutes late. This is GMG episode 127. If you are in the chat, tweet the stream out. We're trying to get 1,000 people in here.
Yes, please.
And yeah. So, unfortunately for Barry and Dave, they have been surpassed. They've surpassed 3 appearances on the show. So
I don't think I have, bro.
Well,
I don't think I.
well, we're gonna bump you up to 3 now. Ain't what nothing in that cup.
All 127 of these joints. You've been in here at least 3.
At least.
Maybe like
All right.
1.5.
All right, so let's go ahead. Let's kick it off with the intros right now. We'll start with Dave. It's been a while.
I gotta go first.
You got to go first, sir.
I'm over here looking. I'm over here looking for stuff. But yo, what's up? Thanks for having me back. It's been a long time, but I'm back. I got Wednesdays off, so I can appear every now and then.
Let's go.
All right, Barry.
What's going on, y'all? It's your boy Episodic Clips in the building. 3MG Nation, we out here. Stay tuned for our podcast, yo. Squad Sundays.
All right, you got Ricky with the glasses and the belt
Yup.
buckle snapback.
True. And better quality camera, because Chase kept making fun of me. True.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, you was, man. Nah, but what's going on, everybody? Once again, shout out to Marco, man. He really came through with this. If y'all need anything done, definitely hit him up. And shout out to Dave and Barry for being here today. Game of L's, I'm kind of scared.
Right.
Hold on, let me see if I can.
Yo, I ate something spicy just now.
Hold on. Abel, go ahead, intro.
All right. Shout out to everybody. Shout out to Marco for hooking it up. Looks beautiful, brother. Thank you. And shout out to Barry and my boy Dave for coming through. Guys, make sure you like the video. Let them know that we're out here talking games and having fun. And let's get this shit started. Game of L's. Very shook. Let's go. Very shook.
People have no idea. All right, that's Marco's Twitter, man. Hit him up, give him a follow, and all that stuff. I'm gonna put his link in the description too, because it's not too many people that can do layouts the way we want them. Anyway, let's go ahead and swing it over to Prophecy.
Long work. Oh, they done. Yeah. All right. In a world where one gamer must play the shittiest game alive,
Oh my God.
who will get the decision? Who will get this work? Game of L's coming to us. No, that's it. What's good, nigga?
All right. So, first things first. Let's go ahead and get the deals. Then we'll hit the fan mail. Let's do the deals first.
All right, let's get it. So, guys, as of the week that is 8/10/2016, these past releases for this week are as follows. This past Tuesday, we had No Man's Sky released for the PlayStation 4, and we had Ali Ali Epic Combo Edition released upon the PlayStation 4. Also, we had Fahrenheit Indigo Prophecy for the PlayStation 2 Classics on the PlayStation 4, and also upon the PlayStation 4, we have Emily Wants to Play. Also coming out this Friday, again, No Man's Sky for the PC, if you care to check it out. Moving on to the deal segment, guys, if you go to wingamestore.com, guys, you can save 20% on Batman Telltale series, okay? There was a deal last week for it, but it has went down on Steam, so now wingamestore.com has it all for 20%. So if you care to check it out upon the PC, you can do so and save 20% on that. Also, Bundle Stars is having their summer sale deal. This is day 3 of their summer sale deal. Okay, so you can save 50 to 80% on select titles. Again, Bundle Stars is known for indie games, so guys, expect that once in a while to get a AAA or something in there and sneak that in there for you. So check that out also down in the links down below. Shout out to Mark, the 619. He actually works at Best Buy. He actually showed me this deal for Madden here. You could get a $25 trade-in value towards Madden 17. You receive a $15 Best Buy gift card and a $10 coupon to use towards Madden NFL 17 when you trade in Madden NFL 16 for the Xbox One or PlayStation 4. You have to do this in person, guys. So if you care to save a little money on upgrading towards Madden 17, you could do so. So there it is. Also, via Steam, Frozen Byte Collection, the people that have made Trine, this is the Frozen Byte studio, you could get the whole entire Trine series for $7.50. Also, you could get a couple of their other titles that they made by Frozen Byte too. So Trine being the highlight one, that's the one people know. So $7.50, you could buy the whole entire Trine series. That's Trine 1, 2, and 3, and a plus with the DLC that comes along with it. Next up, we have Humble Bundle. They have the Survive This Bundle theme going on right now. You could pay $14 and get all these 7 titles that are displayed upon the screen there that you see, guys. Just to name a few, you have Colot, you have Space Engineers, Rust, Shelter 2, and Planet Base. So if you care to check it out, you could do so. And last but not least for this week, via Newegg.com, via their eBay storefront, you can save 21% on No Man's Sky. So if you're actually looking into getting this title, you could actually pick it up at a discount here. So that gives you like around $47 and change, okay, with free shipping. Okay, so if you care to pick it up, there it is, you know. So that's all the deals for this week, guys. They'll be linked down below, and enjoy yourself.
All right. So
I just checked.
You're still getting his work.
Yeah.
Please, Rob.
This is
Please.
The competition is not friendly.
Spare your boy,
Like
bro.
I was telling them, whoever I get, I'm looking to make your game experience one that you'll never forget. I hope you hate every minute. I'm serious.
I swear, I hope my choice is good. I really do, because I'm gonna get tight.
He gonna fuck up. He gonna pick something easy as hell.
No, I don't know. Oh man, it's gonna
be like, yo, friends with golf.
He gonna be like, you gotta play. Everyone be like, you gotta play Street Fighter 5, yo. Like, wow, that's no problem.
Abel like, but Prof, I chose Pokemon Go for you.
Here's what it is, bro.
Oh my god.
All right.
Hey, since I'm a guest, y'all gonna take it easy?
Nah, bro.
It depends, because you over there typing on your internet on your little keyboard, talking about got a game.
Yeah,
so it depends on what you want.
And I make Dave play live just for the fun of it.
I'm sleep.
You might like
Live is good. That would actually be.
Hey, if you could find a way to make me play NBA Elite.
Oh man.
All right, let's go ahead and hit the fan mail. We got a couple more fan mail messages today. It's going to be a little bit of a shorter show. The game of L's is probably going to take the majority of the show up. So we got a couple more fan mail questions than usual. First question is from Joshua Cornwell. Shout out to Joshua. He's 16. He said he's barely going to buy next-gen consoles. His parents weren't with him buying ones since they thought the PS3 was enough. I've been there where your parents ain't up on the new shit and they think what you have is good. But he got a job and he's going to get an Xbox One because of the crazy deals. His question is, if he gets an Xbox, will it have decent longevity? Will he be able to get some years into it before the next generation of consoles come out? Shout out to Prophecy for replying to Twitter. On Twitter, keep exposing everybody when they get caught slipping. Question is the Xbox One going to have the longevity for somebody that's just now buying a next-gen console? Is it a good investment, or should he look at something else? What say y'all?
Is he talking about specifically buying a console? Is that what he wants, or is PC an option?
I don't think PC is an option from what he
Okay,
said.
well, if it's not an option, then I would still say to get PS4 or wherever your friends are at. Last time I suggested Xbox because they have a lot more games as far as like EA Access and free games, but Listen, I've been on my Xbox for the last 2 weeks now, straight, like heavily. I've been playing Ark like crazy, and the party chat is still trash on Xbox. Like niggas still get kicked off. It's just still got some issues. So I feel like the best bang for your buck would be where your friends are at when it's all said and done, but where you enjoy the PS4 is home before you play both.
Yeah, to come up behind Prof on that one.
What?
Pause, B.
Like I said,
Nah, B, stick
coming up behind Prof on that one.
Nah, B, stick to that. To quote something else. Nigga.
All right.
I just said what?
My bad, man. My bad. No, but what's the gentleman's name? What's the young man's name? What's Joshua. Great question, bro. I would say personally, go where your friends are, and especially if you were looking into getting an Xbox One now's the time to do so. I don't know if you care about getting the Slim or whatever. You could actually have an entry rate at a good price now, and you're not going too crazy to actually get a Xbox One for at a bargain now, because you could actually find an old school one that could actually be affordable. So I say, go with the console. It's going to be all right. And it doesn't seem like you want to go PC at the current moment. So I would say go with the console. As long as your friends are there, fuck it, bro. Run it. Just do your thing.
Ricky, you really look like Ronnie 2K with your glasses like that. Can you
get out of here, yo. He ugly. Chill. He ugly. No.
Yeah, what was that pose, Rick?
Nah, he ugly. Chill. Nah, but going back to Joshua, I think what Prof and Abel said was right. Stick to where your friends are. Go to at least where your friends, because when you're on a console and you really don't have, I'm talking about like your crew, people that you could get on daily with, even though there may be a lot of games, you still might fall back and feel like, bam, like I just screwed over. But go with where you see yourself playing with the majority of your friends. Xbox One, honestly, I've been on it too for a couple days. It still has the best value in my opinion, but at the end of the day, it's really about whether or not, are you a single player guy? Do you like playing solo, or do you like playing with your friends? When you like playing with friends, you need to make sure prioritize that and go to that specific console, especially with how much the consoles cost too. You got the Xbox One S's that are now back at its original price of the Xbox One, and then you got some of them that are like $250. So it's really upon price and where you see yourself and what type of games you like to play.
I also want to piggyback off of Rick. No, let me stop. But I do believe that Ricky is right in what he says as far as the best bang for your buck. I do think Xbox offers more for the price that you're paying, but ultimately it's where you want to go, as well as you might just want to wait for the Neo and what is it called? Scorpion.
Yeah,
you might want to wait for them to really decide, because those probably going to be closer to next gen gaming than what we currently have right now.
Yeah, I was gonna say the same thing. Since you waited so long, you may as well wait for the Scorpio.
You want wait a whole another year?
You say you waited so long.
Yeah, because we are like 3 years into the Xbox One, right?
Almost.
Well, to be fair, Dave, he didn't really wait. He said his parents.
Yeah. Well, you're right.
Oh, his parents are hooking him up?
Well, he said in the comment.
Job. His parents.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
You done? Go ahead, Dave. Go ahead.
Nah, I just feel like because something's on the horizon so soon that I don't know, man. I don't think I could buy the console and then I know they coming out with something much better in a year's time.
Hey, that year wait though, bro. That's a year.
I just want to say something, because we ain't 16 no more. When you was 16, if you wanted something and somebody told you to wait a fucking year, you gonna completely disregard what they said. Like, cause you don't even. It's cause even though you might be right, they gonna be like, "Hell, know what he talking about." You can't tell a 16-year-old to wait a whole year to buy a next gen console. He already waited damn near 3 of them bitches. And that Xbox Scorpio, that ain't gonna be affordable. That shit gonna be the price on there. It ain't gonna be what people think.
I mean, he got a job.
He got a job, but goddamn, bro,
I would
16.
say the PS4K then, the PS4.5, whatever.
Go ahead and get your Xbox, bro.
Right, or get where, but he didn't really specify where his homies play.
Well, he didn't.
Right.
So I think.
So I'm saying, like, even if your niggas play on
I'm guessing Xbox.
I wouldn't advise anybody to get an Xbox if your people is on PS4, even if it's the better value, because you're not gonna get the most value out of it.
You're gonna be lonely as hell.
Well, the Xbox games for gold is better.
The Xbox One is not like Xbox 360 and in a sense where Xbox 360 helped build a like amazing community. Like you met a lot of people and talked to a lot of people. Like you don't really niggas is always in parties on Xbox One like that. Like so you're not really talking to anybody. Like even on PS4, niggas is still in game chat talking shit.
I think we got. I would say there's going to be at least another 3 years with the consoles. I think. I mean, somebody might say 2. If they bringing out a Scorpio and the Neo, I don't. You think they're going to make another?
You think that's going to extend it another 3 more, Chase, on top of the new technology?
I think 2019 will probably. I could be wrong. It could be 2018, but I think it'll be 2019.
Fuck my nigga, get the NX, B.
Because the Scorpio and the Neo is probably going to extend it for probably an extra year longer than they wanted to go. Because people were saying it was going to be 4 years. I mean, technically they were right because there are new consoles coming out. We got the PlayStation being announced and the Scorpio. So, but man, go ahead and get your Xbox, bro. Get your Xbox. If your friends is on PlayStation, get PlayStation. If they on Xbox, get Xbox. If you worried about getting free games, more free games and shit, then go ahead and get the Xbox then. But I'm glad nobody here said, man, get a PC. Cause everybody can't afford. You know, even if it's $500, not everybody can afford that. So, yeah, and he's 6'10".
That's real. That's real.
Anyway. Once again, shout out to Joshua Cornwell.
Thanks, man.
I think you'll get at least 2 to 3 years out of that. By that time, you'll be a grown man. So, so if you can't get a new console, then we gotta have a conversation, sir. All right, fan mail number 2 from Sizzle Hot 08. Sizzle, do not email any employers with that email address, sir. Will not. You can't do that. Anyway, shout out to Sizzle. He says, "Sup, fellas? My question is, how do you guys feel about the episodic video game genre? Do you think there's a way to improve it in any way, like shorter wait times between episodes? Also, what are your favorite games in this genre? His personal favorite is The Wolf Among Us. What do y'all think? What would y'all like to see them do to make the episodic games better? Whether that's faster releases, whatever."
He said it. He said it right there when he said faster releases. Now I'm new to it overall, but from what I'm seeing with Batman after playing Batman Episode 1 of the Telltale series, I don't know when the next one comes out, so I'm just like in limbo. This is all new to me, so I'm like, all right, when does this shit come out? So I would just say quicker release after, but I don't know if that's a good or bad thing. Other people might be like, nah, wait a bit. So I don't know. I would say quicker release. For me personally.
Yeah. I'm still new to Telltale games or episodic kind of games. I mean, I know I'm not a big fan of it because I'm not a fan of what they did with Hitman, and I'm not a fan of what they yeah.
But Hitman's a bad example, Rick, because they're not supposed to do that. You know what I mean?
That was like his question. Basically, his question is saying about how do we feel about it.
Okay. I got you. Yep.
And I mean, with what I've been playing, and especially because he said Wolf Among Us, that was my first Telltale game. I think it's cliffhangers that may leave people upset with episodic games sometimes. Like when you think that something's going to happen, next thing you know, the episode ends. It leaves people like, oh, because now you can't wait for the next one. I see there's a lot of good feedback on The Walking Dead. But I think with that being said, at least give us, I don't know, more action. Like I'm not too big on episodic game, so it would have to be like, is each episode gonna relate with each other, or is it gonna be a whole different chapter or subject in each episode? So I'm not too sure, but yeah, Wolf Among Us was like my favorite. It was my first Telltale game I played. So
I think I like the episodic games where it makes sense, like the heavy story games, because it feels like a TV show, but it definitely didn't make sense with Hitman. So I don't want to see. Isn't Final Fantasy doing it too?
Yes.
Yeah, like I don't want to see everybody like just giving you a piece of a game and having you pay for the whole thing while they just like feed it to you over, 6 months. But when it makes sense, like TV show games, Telltale, Life is Strange, that was good. I think they did it good. I enjoy those games. I do wish that a lot of those games that have decisions. That's what I wish they'd switch up with the episodic games, where you make choices, but you really end up at the same point as everybody else. Like
that's what I was about to say, yo. Like I want piggybacking off what Dave was saying. That's what I like to see more. Like I like to see if I made a major decision in episode 1, I'll like when episode 2 comes around, You know what I'm saying? It really, really matters and affects the ending. I think a game that wasn't episodic, but again, a trilogy that did a pretty good job with that in a way is Mass Effect. In a way.
Mass Effect,
Wait, so hold on.
That
You
wasn't
said
episodic, though.
I know.
No, but he said
talking
choice.
about the choices.
I'm saying as far as the
I
choices.
said that last week. Yeah.
Wait, hold up. So Chase, Barry, and Dave, and matter of fact, Abel, you touched on it. My bad, Prof. So what game is it that I think you did a walkthrough on? Oh yeah, Until Dawn. You know how the decisions you made literally either impacts the
actually
game.
mattered on that game.
It mattered, right?
Yeah.
So what if they had that kind of system in these episodic games where, because I'm playing Batman Telltale, right? And I seen that on the corner, it'll say this person will remember that. Or
Yeah, but you never know what that means.
No, it
though.
doesn't mean anything.
See, that's what I was saying. What if it was more of an impact? Like, what if would that make the game better?
I think we all agree on that for sure.
I think that's what Barry is trying to say. That's why he brought the Mass Effect thing, because like Mass Effect really mattered. Like if you didn't do something right, or if you didn't make this person your friend, they would come back and try to kill you and or die later on down.
Like prime example, talking about Mass Effect. If you kill one dude, like in the first game, like he not coming back like through the whole trilogy. So like I would like to see a better continuation as far as what your decisions do. But as far as the genre overall, I feel like it's definitely growing. It's definitely becoming even more popular. And I like games like Hitman shouldn't even exist, yo. That had, as far as that episodic format, shouldn't be in that episodic format. If it's if it's meant to be episodic, like strong story driven games, you know what I'm saying, that's cool. But it's not, you know what I'm saying, don't force it to be episodic.
Going back to what Chase and Dave were saying about the Telltale series, like, and Ricky brought up a great point, because as you play the Batman Telltale series, like if you make choices, it's like this character A, B, or C will remember this. Do you think that could be potentially a new feature that they have in the series where they actually do remember that in the next episode? You know what I mean? Or do you just feel like it's the same old thing? Because I'm new to it. I don't know. You guys still feel like, they're not going to do anything.
It is the same, but the stories are so good that we like.
You don't even
ignore it until we have conversations about the shit when the game's over. Dave, I'm sorry, you supposed to say something.
Because Walking Dead, like, it would do that since the very beginning. Wasn't that the first episodic one that really jumped off was Telltale's Walking Dead? It would say it at, like, in the right corner, you know, such and such will remember that. And later down the road, that dude would die or something. I'm like, well,
right.
What difference does it make that he remembered? Like,
nigga took that shit to his grave, man.
yeah, like.
Even worse, yo, is when they make you pick who you want to live or die, and that both people still die.
Yeah.
Later, it's like you can pick the guy, but he's gonna die anyway. It doesn't matter.
Has everybody played The Last Walking Dead?
Yes.
Well, I ain't gonna give away no spoilers, but you had a choice. You had a choice of people to kill, right? So when it comes back, how different is the game gonna be depending on who you kill? If it ends up being pretty much the same, then that's kind of wasting your time, even giving you a choice.
I agree. Like, they got, because I remember Walking Dead season 1. I'm not gonna say the characters, but it was going down on the side of the road, and then somebody just got their head blew off. Like, but then I went back, because what I usually do is I play the game and then I go and look on YouTube videos to see what would happen if I had made the other choice, and it's like literally a good 60% of the time it's the same exact result. And it's just a different character being present for whatever it is. So the person will get shot, the person will get killed by the zombies. It'll be the same thing every time. They gotta
Hey, so I'm confused.
Yeah.
Because, like, all right, so you guys play The Walking Dead, so you guys understand. So you know about the comic book. Is it at all anything relatable to the comics as far as who they keep alive and die? Because I figured the reason why the whole it never changes and it ends up being the same result is because they try to keep it, at least this person doesn't even die in the comic book. Yeah, we can't kill him either.
Well, Michonne might have been like that. I'm not really into
Is that how they did that for like Game of Thrones? Is that how they did that?
No, because Game of Thrones, the characters on there are not. It's a family that is not really on the Game of Thrones show. Now, other families make an appearance, like the Lannisters are on the game, but the Forresters, that is not a real family that's on the show. So the way they go about the stories is pretty smart. I will give them that for sure. they try to hit it from an angle that's different than the actual show or movie or whatever, so that it makes sense. So they did that. The way they did it was great, but at the end of the day, it didn't matter who you pick. So I would like to see that. I would like to see more endings. See, Telltale doesn't have multiple endings like that. You play Until Dawn, you play Beyond Two Souls, Heavy Rain. There's like one of those games I think it had 32 endings. It was something ridiculous.
Except Beyond Two Souls.
Okay, Beyond Two Souls, it might not be 32, but it was like 20 plus possible
Heavy Rain.
endings. Okay, yeah. Then we get on Walking Dead, and there's maybe 2. In the Walking Dead season 2, there was 2, maybe 3 endings. But there was more like there was a couple more than that, but it wasn't a whole lot. But then, like, if I go back to what Barry was saying, Walking Dead season 3, our choice at the end of 2 now it doesn't matter. So, like, because they're starting so far in the future that it doesn't matter what we did at the end of season 2. So,
if anything, you're gonna get like a cameo, or somebody's gonna mention it in the conversation.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, they like, yeah. So like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it doesn't really matter. It doesn't change the course of the game.
My favorite
Isn't that game Detroit going to be like that with like a crazy different
but that's
choices?
from Heavy
The same
Rain,
people that made Heavy Rain doing that game too, aren't they?
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
I
So,
think
yeah,
that's gonna
game,
be something serious.
That's going to be the lick right there.
My favorite. I like all the Telltale games I played. I don't really have a favorite. The one I thought was the most creative was The Wolf Among Us. I like the way they did the fairy tales in the real world. I thought that shit was clean. But I like all their games that I played. Like, I didn't play any that I thought was bad. It was all good. Loved Walking Dead too, but I don't know. All right.
I think Prof had to go. Or did Prof not?
I mean, it was just, y'all pretty much said everything. The only thing I want to see different from the genre is I would love to see them take on anime games or anime style TV shows and make them in Telltale. But I'm not talking about just anybody. I mean, like, specifically Telltale.
I can see that happening in the future.
I mean, and you know,
I think that's gonna happen for you, Prof, sooner or later.
I can
Because
see
you always
that.
speak about, you always talk about your anime shows being like in certain genres of gaming. I think that might happen for you, like down the road. I think that really
something
will.
like that, as well as like they'll probably end up doing like, maybe like, well, I got a rumor, but they will end up doing like maybe like TV shows like Simpsons or Family Guy, stuff like that, like things that get people excited. Even South Park would be a really amazing Telltale series.
Telltale presents Shonen Jump Adventures. Yo, that'd be dope. I'd buy it first day one,
I'll
yo.
mess with it. I just
Telltale Itchy and Scratchy stories, that would be kind of fire.
I want them to keep tweaking their format. They definitely did a lot of work with that Batman because it just it was a lot more like you know, sometimes you can put the controller down when you playing it. You can't really do that on Batman. like for the first time, like you can't do that on that game because it goes down. That game is good though, but I was a little salty when it ended because, like Abel and everybody else said, bro, we don't know when the next one's coming. It'll probably be next month. It usually takes like 4 to 6 weeks, so who knows? Let's move on. Fan mail number 3, The Amazing Saga. It's your boy Amazing Saga. What was one of the indie games that you enjoyed but it didn't have a sequel or a spinoff? What would be a spinoff or sequel that you would hope they do? P.S. When Abel won't play these Dark Souls and Bloodborne.
No,
Ooh, that would
never,
be
bro.
that would be a monumental challenge for Abel.
That would
Keep
be
that in mind.
seriously. I'd probably have a heart attack. No.
So that sounds like we have a plan. So next time somebody get Abel, he gonna get this Bloodborne
I'm-
Dark Souls.
Don't do that to me.
What if
But,
I told you that was the game I was gonna give Abel?
Prof, you're fucking lying, bro.
I am,
Please.
but I'm just saying. What if I?
Oh,
Told
okay.
Somebody gonna get this Dark Souls, bro. All right, indie game that you really like that it didn't have a sequel or a spinoff. Let me think.
Mine is Mercenary Kings. I really love Mercenary Kings.
It was fun.
Prof?
PS4, PC is an amazing game, and we spent countless hours on that game. And to my
That's
knowledge,
co-op, right?
yeah, 4-player. To my knowledge, they didn't come out with anything after that.
Can I reread the question? Can you put it back up?
Still up.
I mean,
And-
an indie game that you really like that you wanted a sequel or a spinoff, but they didn't have one.
My nigga Ricky said
recent.
Minecraft. Nigga. No, stop.
You stupid. After playing Inside, the story really made no sense. So if they actually had a sequel to actually tie into the meaning of what the story was, that would help it in recent memory. Because Inside was a great game. A lot of people really enjoyed it, but at the end, you're kind of left there like, wait, what just happened here? So I don't know. I think a sequel would be needed to actually finish the tale completely. So that's something I would suggest.
I really like Ori and the Blind Forest. That's like my answer. That's like
I knew you was gonna say
anybody
that.
ask me about indie game. That's the
Chase
first thing
loves
in my mind.
that. That is your
game.
game,
Is marvelous.
bro.
That game
That game was so damn hard. I was so proud of myself when I beat it.
Hey, all right, Dave.
Yeah, that game
Okay.
is, and they could probably have it.
Yeah, they could. Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know.
I
That
don't
game
even
is
remember
great.
what
Though.
happened.
That's the only thing I can think of right now. Between that, Guacamelee.
I'm trying to think too.
Oh yeah, Guacamole will be a good one for me.
Guacamelee, is that Mexican wrestler joint?
Yeah, that game is fantastic.
That game really
bro.
fun.
That shit
What is it about? How does that go? Like, tell me about it. Like, how does that go?
It's a platformer.
Oh, it's a platform. Okay.
It's a platformer, but it's more so of kind of like a brawler in a way.
That shit is hard though, cause you gotta like switch between the present day and then like the undead world. So like if you're jumping onto a ledge, you might have to hurry up and switch to the undead world so you can. It's weird to kind of explain it.
And it's like one button. It's like you switch between dimensions, and it's puzzles where say you gotta jump. You gotta jump into like a pool of lava, but while in midair you gotta switch the dimensions
Right.
where the platform is floating where you land. It sounds confusing as hell, but it's actually really fun.
It's another
It was actually free on
like
PS.
that, and I don't know what it was. It might have been that actually, to be honest, because that sounds like very, very familiar.
I like the game.
It's so hard to even think about an indie because I don't even play indies like that.
Yeah, I got nothing. Ori.
Me fucked up.
Ori.
I got Blind Forest then. You got Ori, I got Blind Forest.
I got Ori.
I got Ori and the Blind Forest DLC.
Let's get on to the last fan mail for today. Izuyu. I hope I didn't mispronounce it. What's up, GMG? I've been pissed at how PGD's M for mature games have been for the longest. A while ago, I was making a camo for Black Ops 3, and in the name I made for it, I put the word bloody in it. I lied to you not. It gave me a message that said I couldn't use profanity in the camo name on an M for mature game. Do you guys at GMG think M for mature game devs are getting too PG because of the kids in the community? Absolutely, yo.
Yeah.
Look at Call of Duty. There's stuff in there. Don't get me wrong, that might be fun for everybody, but we know. Is it still M? Somebody told me it wasn't M anymore. Call of Duty still M? It has to be M.
Who knows?
I don't know. But they're definitely
Straight shooting at people.
they're definitely
Really
appealing
deep
to
garbage.
kids that are going to play the game regardless. Anyway.
But that's dumb though, because they still be making dicks as fucking
Yeah.
emblems and
I've
shit.
seen
Like,
people
I-
hanging from
Right, that's
trees.
true. Yeah.
I've seen the
Wow,
works,
I haven't
man.
seen that one.
Oh,
Whoa.
dude, you haven't?
They used to have the
What?
KKK
That shit
and
was
all that shit back
Yeah,
then.
they,
Every day.
it was anything goes
I've seen
on Black
KKK.
Ops.
That I've seen.
Yeah.
Not, damn.
Yo,
I ain't gonna lie, I seen a beastie ass KKK when
Bruh.
listen, B. You know me, fam. Like if it's nice, it's nice regardless. Like I'm not gonna hate on them. Like I felt some type of way, but it was well designed, B. I was like, damn, this nigga Donatello over here, B. Like that was clean.
He
but-
killed it.
Yeah,
Man.
like low key, I'm mad. Kind of killed that. Like,
Wait, what image was
I
it,
just
bro?
wanna go. You said what?
What image was it?
It was like a KKK joint, and it just like the way they did it was really cold. Like I said, I don't give a damn. Something's fighting. I'm telling. This is kind of to that point, but not really. So I'm gonna give a shout out to my sister. Right, she's been on Xbox for probably, I think she had like 10 plus years. Her name was Mistress Isis. Isis as in the god from, Egypt. Xbox made her change her name recently because she had Isis in her name. They just did that. Like, I think she said last week. And she, like, emailed them and sent them a message telling them, like, no, this is not that Isis, nigga. Like, this has been here forever. And so, like, they seem like these companies are getting real sentimental towards things like that.
I think the only reason they do that is because they can, I guess, to protect their image, yo. I don't get it because, like, you don't want to be so controversial, but yet you in a game where like shooting is like it's rated M. Like, what do you expect, yo?
I don't. Go ahead, brother. I'm sorry.
Now, I hate when they like leave stuff out so it won't get an M rating. Like I remember, I want to say Fight Night Champion. One of those fight nights, like they don't show them wiping off the blood when you go in the corner. They just leave it because they said if like blood smears or you wipe it off, it gets an M game and I'm M rating. And I'm like, yo, this is boxing. Like, what you mean?
I never noticed that until you just said that.
Yeah.
I never heard of that before. That's crazy. But going back to what Barry was saying, you can't really govern like the names of people's gamers tags. I think that's totally stupid because still you have the software that's ran on your platform and whatever goes in there. I mean, are you doing that for GTA? Are you muting what GTA does? The crazy shit that people make in there? I mean, I don't know. I think it's stupid all around. I think it really is retarded.
I'll give you a prime example, yo. I cannot remember what I tried to name my 2K team, yo. It was something, and it was like, no, I think it was Detroit or something. And they said I can't name it. I don't know how that works.
What was that name, Barry?
No, this is the messed up part. So I match up. I know what I'm saying. I'm going to pro. Bro, I kid you not, bro. I fucking match up with a team. Their fucking logo is Mia Khalifa, yo, like straight ass naked, yo. I'm like, really, yo? So I can't name my team something that's not even like that's not even a curse word, but I can see Mia Khalifa titties in 2K. Like, come on, fam.
But was it on the court too, though?
You said what?
Was it on the court too, though?
It was, yo.
Fire. I wouldn't have been making no shots, nigga. I'd have been looking nonstop.
That shit happened to me. What Prof said. Yeah, like my Xbox gamer tag before I got the Xbox. Right when I got the Xbox One was the beef injector. So yeah, that was my.
I remember that, Rick. Damn.
Yeah, that was my
I feel like a nigga that had a beef injector with them glasses on.
The beef injector. So they automatically changed it to Happy Runner or something. And I was like, I would never in my life change that shit. So they didn't even give me the option to change my gamer tag for free.
Yeah, like they made her pay.
No, I contacted them. They were like that. My name was inappropriate. I said, first of all, the beef injector. How is that inappropriate? That don't make sense.
I'm a butcher, sir.
Right?
The beef,
right?
You know damn well what you was talking about, bro.
But the thing is, like, there's so many people on like with gamer tags that are just crazy, just racist or just something crazy. The beef injector, like the beef injector, like that don't make like what. So I'm like, all right, and then they gave me like a token thing. I was able to change my name, and I put the 3-minute gamer. I was like, man, the beef, man. They took out the beef injector, yo. That shit was lit. The beef injector, bro.
What about my man Wise's gamer tag?
I don't know how Wise still has that shit.
He swelled his
shit. We don't want to give his gamer tag away by accident.
Yeah.
Nah.
No. Forget about it then.
Yo, he spelled that name so uniquely, bro.
I know.
I don't know what he was doing with that gamer tag. Oh, but that's PlayStation.
That
PlayStation
bad, huh?
don't care what you have, B. Like, PlayStation don't give a damn.
These dudes,
bro.
bro.
Wait, who is that in the comment section? Jeremy? Oh, shout out to Jeremy, man. He does food reviews and reaction videos.
Jeremy, what's going on, bro?
What's going on, Jeremy? Add me on Xbox Live, the beef, baby.
Don't add him, bro. Don't add dude. Don't add him.
You should have changed the name of the sausage giver.
All right. Moving on. Not a whole lot of news on the NX right now, but we keep hearing that developers are looking forward to working with Nintendo now. They said that shit last generation, and then here we are seeing that a lot of the games ended up not being developed for the console at all. So, Nintendo is talking about having a Zelda, Mario, and Pokemon game within the first 6 months of the NX, just so they don't get off to the slow start that the Wii U got off to. They going right in to try to get people on their console right away. I think that's a good thing personally, because I would love to see a Pokemon on the NX, because it's they don't really. Did they have any Pokemon games on Wii or Wii U?
Oh,
He already knew.
Rob just cut that
yeah,
off. No.
N64 was the last time we had Pokemon Stadium 1 and 2, and then Pokemon Snap.
no, GameCube.
It was
GameCube had.
GameCube had which
Thank
one?
you had
They had
Pokemon,
Pokemon Stadium too. Or yeah, Coliseum, my bad.
I love that game.
Oh shit, that's
And it had another
You're
one.
right,
It was
you're
like
right.
Shadow or something.
You're right.
I forget what it was called.
It was they had a 1 and 2 to that game.
Yeah.
okay.
So they did on GameCube, but they have it on Wii or Wii.
Now, at the same time, there's also an article that says, why is modern Nintendo so out of touch with its hardcore fans? Dave, you haven't been here in a while. When's the last time you owned a Nintendo console?
Super Nintendo.
All right.
God
so,
damn.
so-
I never been like they first party titles. I know people love them. They just didn't do it for me.
Yeah.
And then the last couple like Wii U, I'm a sports gamer. You can't be a sports gamer and have that be your console of choice.
So you try to say you can't get down on Mario Tennis B?
See, that's what I'm
Tennis
saying. That's what I'm
Mario
saying.
Tennis is
Mario basketball is fire B.
That shit is good.
Like I said, I'm a sports gamer, and you can't have that as your only console. So
You don't like
I mean,
street?
the thing with the Wii is that they just need to make it where, like, if you do enjoy those first party titles, that could be your console of choice. Like, you don't have to buy a PS4 or Xbox One. Like, as long as they make it that way where they get the third party support, they'll be good. Wow.
My
yeah, I'm
God.
like, why you laughing?
I'm reading the comments section B.
yeah,
This
yeah.
man said Lisa Ann is the truth. I never last more than 7 minutes. B.
Yo,
Yo,
yeah,
like,
yeah,
these
yeah.
niggas is
Barry,
wild.
you got them started. They just started.
I ain't did. Yo,
No,
man. All I
what-
said.
No,
me
I'm
and
just saying.
Queen, chat went crazy.
I know the mods start talking about porn and everything, bro. I don't-
Oh, that shit
Oh,
is stupid.
Lord.
Oh man.
Oh, boy.
So,
Nintendo, it ain't for me,
so,
man. It's
so
just,
is it just come down to the sports games for you? Like, is there any other reasons that you?
I don't enjoy any of their first party titles, to tell you the
Damn,
truth.
for real, yeah.
So there's nothing
Yeah,
that Nintendo could do to get you on there.
What kind of shit is that, though,
Ever
Dave?
since he said, ever
I
since
don't, man. Look. I don't like Mario. I don't like Zelda. I don't like
Wow.
Metroid. Like
Wow.
all those games. Like I didn't even really. I mean, I had them when I was playing Super
He didn't say
Nintendo.
Pokemon though.
Yeah, man, look, those games don't do it for me because I'm not like
Well,
the
hold on.
biggest
So you don't like
sci-fi
Pokemon?
person.
Just say it straight
Yo,
up.
that fuck.
No,
No.
he got Pokemon Go.
I got
No,
Pokemon
I just-
Go,
I
but that's
just-
just because it's fun to play. Like I don't know nothing about
I just want
Pokemon.
to say this event match right here, yo, that's playing in the stream right now. That shit gave me fucking nightmares as a kid, yo. That shit was so fucking hard,
It was
yo.
bullshit, is what it was. Look at these motherfuckers. That's
Yeah, I ain't
crazy,
had one
bro.
since Super Nintendo, man. The homie used to have a N64. I used to play Bond, Star Fox, and all the wrestling games. The wrestling games was fire
They was.
for Nintendo. Those were
was.
probably the best wrestling games ever made, man.
But you like Star Fox?
Star Fox was cool. I just played because the homies was playing it.
You didn't like
Bond is what I really liked. GoldenEye.
So you never play like Mario Party or nothing like that?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, but you
You don't
gotta
like Mario
have
Kart?
You gotta have like 8 people over.
You don't
I'm
like
just
Mario
saying
Kart?
though. I mean, but like, say for instance, they come out on NX, Mario Party, Mario Kart, and all of us getting it. You gonna hop on with us because you know niggas is gonna be on with you, or you just gonna be like, nah, it's not good.
Robin's
Nah,
trying to
like
get him
I
to
could
buy
never
it.
see myself driving home from work. Like, man, I can't wait to get on this Mario.
I mean, I don't do that
never
either,
gonna
but
Yeah, we're not going to do that, but
yeah,
That's never going. But there's games like on the PS4. It's like, man, I can't wait to get home to play this.
Like what,
Nintendo
MLB The
ain't
Show?
gonna do it. MLB The Show, yeah.
MLB The Show,
Yo,
shit-
Chase was having a bad day yesterday.
bro.
He said, I
Dave's
hate
out here
old
like, man,
Yeah.
I have
That's
over
right.
300 games played on that game in like 2 months, yo.
Dave was out here like, man, I can't wait to get on this No Man's Sky.
Yo,
I should never have told you to get on Diamond Dynasty, yo.
that could take over your life.
Yeah.
Hey, you know Chase having a bad day when he Skype you, he'll be like, I can't stand all these broken backs.
Cause man, like the MLB The Show, there's like 3 or 4 broken bats per game. It's like, come on, guys, like, no, this I don't know. But okay, so this article basically says how out of touch Nintendo's fans are, which I think a lot of us would agree. Well, it says out of touch with its hardcore fans. The reason I agree is because it looks like a lot of the people, because we all played Nintendo. That's what we grew up on. Like we wouldn't even. I don't even know if we would be on YouTube if it wasn't for Nintendo.
Nope.
And I recognize that shit, but I feel like over time they kept splitting their fan base up. Even though they struck gold with the Wii. I mean, I feel like that's an exception, but they definitely split the game up. Split the fans up outside of the Wii every time they put new stuff out. I think they doing that again. Like, one of the problems for me is quotes like, it basically, let's say somebody did a Nintendo spinoff and it was like an indie game or it was just like a fan video. Like, Nintendo, they don't appreciate stuff like that. They take that shit down. Like, you get on YouTube, you type in Kingdom Hearts fan video, you type in Gears of War, like, those companies like those people, and sometimes they even like had those people come out and they do presentations with them. Nintendo, they don't really do that stuff. Like, they're really strict about what you can do with their stuff, and we can't even share our experiences with their games on the internet. They don't want anybody doing that. So the quote on here says, Nintendo's broad library of characters, products, and brands are enjoyed by people around the world. We appreciate the passion of our fans, but just as Nintendo respects the intellectual property rights of others, we must also protect our own characters, trademarks, and other content. The unapproved use of Nintendo's IP can weaken our ability to protect and preserve it, or to possibly use it for new projects. I completely disagree with that last sentence.
Yeah,
I don't, because you see the success that every other company has by doing projects and showing what they do with these games and doing all these reviews and stuff. That is not hurting their ability to put new games out and put out the characters. That only excites people for the actual new stuff that comes out. So I don't know. It's like they're stuck in like the 90s or the 80s with the way they think as far as that stuff goes. I don't think it's that serious. I think it'll help them more than it'll hurt them, but
you're not trying to join Nintendo's MCN, Chase?
Yeah, man, somebody I'm following on Twitter, I forget who it was. I swear to God, she got 3 cents from the creators program, yo. 3 pennies. They PayPal'd her 3 fucking cents. Now, don't get me wrong.
At least they ain't got no threshold.
It's nice, yeah.
I'm done.
Yeah, usually I get paid $100. It's nice to be able to make any money, but 3 cents, that you could put that in my hand. That's fucking disrespectful.
I'm just confused because you said like Nintendo with their hardcore fans. Aren't like some of their hardcore fans the ones that be trying to defend?
They do, and they buy the games. Like, their fan base has a higher install base per console than everybody else. Their exclusives, percentage wise, compared to the console sold, are probably higher than Sony and Xbox right now. Because I know at one point Xbox Halo shit was out of control. It was fucking like crazy the ratio, but.
So it sounds like to me that Nintendo lost basis with their fans once they stopped putting Pokemon on their system. That's the only game that ain't been on their systems in the last few generations.
I agree. I mean, we got Zelda, Pikmin, Donkey Kong.
Although the last Donkey Kong was actually Tropical Forest was actually kind of
that game was excellent.
The one before that was
excellent.
Country.
That game is marvelous, bro. I never played a bad Donkey Kong game though, in my opinion.
I don't think I have either.
Like, those games are good.
Especially the Country series.
Like, this is what I need Nintendo to do, B. Like, this is it. Like, because I told you, I don't necessarily need like games like Witcher on Nintendo. What I want Nintendo to do is come out with one system, have some exclusive games that they doing, and then allow me to be able to play all the OG games that I want to play. Every single one of them out of their library. Now, I know they have like the virtual console, and they have that on like the Wii and the Wii U, but there's still a very limited amount of games that you can play on there. Like, people are making tons of money off of downloading emulators to play Nintendo games. If they were to come out with an emulator on their system to allow you to play those games, they would be in, I mean, they got banked, but it just, that would be a game changer. Put
them over the top even more.
Right, that's how they could change it and bring everyone back into it. You mean to tell me I could play some of the very, very old games, like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 1989 and, you know,
with
stuff
multiplayer
like
and all that.
Right, with multiplayer, like that's what I'm saying. Like, Nintendo will win.
Man, I think like we different. We can own 2 consoles or 2 platforms or whatever. Not everybody can do that. I think there are a bunch of people that would like to play most of the games on one place, on one platform. A lot of people, they not into having multiple consoles and all of that stuff. So I think there are people that would want to go out and do that. So I don't know, because I remember when I had Nintendo 64, like, they had all the games. They had Madden, they had Live, they had all the Nintendo first party games. They had all the games, yo. And I remember because I think the 64 was all I had at the time too, and I only had a 64 for a couple years, matter of fact. But I was able to play all the games. Like I think we forget about that shit.
Yeah,
It goes like for me, it goes PS2, N64, and then like 360. That's my little top 3 favorite.
Ooh.
Cause like even going on to that, bro. Like also how, like I said, how gaming is now. We're really big. This is the biggest we've ever been on playing with your boys online. Like it's just a whole different day where online is important, and it seems like Nintendo just like they don't give a shit about it. Like they don't, like, as far as how it's, so you got the party chat, you got the whole friend system with Xbox and PS4. I don't mind getting the Wii U, and if it's easy for me to join up and play games online, if they had that system, I wouldn't mind getting the Wii U, because I feel like I can meet people online that that's playing Mario Party. If we all in the same lobby, I can make friends or have other gamers to play with. But when they have it where they promote, or they don't have it as fluent as PS4 and Xbox have it, it's like, I feel like I rather play alone. But the way today's gaming is just like, it's not what we want.
I feel like the Wii was the worst thing that happened to Nintendo. I think they chasing that Wii Go, so they're selling all them units with some gimmick that they not gonna catch. They never gonna catch it. That was literally lightning in a bottle. Like, perfect time, perfect place. And I think the NX is gonna have some gimmick that probably won't catch on.
I mean, I gotta see.
It's a 50-50 chance with that. It honestly is. It could go extremely well or extremely bad.
It depends on
that's
the
what
games. I think
So
it
the
comes down to
NX?
the games.
Yeah, the NX, Rick. Yeah.
Need third party support.
I think it's lower than 50-50.
You think so,
Um,
Chase? Wow.
I mean, if we start with the GameCube, well, even N64 sold pretty well. GameCube, like, they've only had one real successful console out of like the last 3 or 4. GameCube was okay, but it wasn't like PS2. Xbox, it probably didn't sell as well as the 360.
So I need to ask you guys, like, are we labeling the portability of the NX being a mobile console hybrid? Would you say that's a gimmick?
Yes.
That's the gimmick here. Okay.
Yeah, it is.
But sometimes gimmicks become the standard. So the Wii,
that's what I think they're walking on the moon with this.
The motion controls. We got the Kinect, and then we had the Sony Eye bullshit.
The Sony Move
and the Kinect. Yeah.
Okay, now would you say with the Wii U, with the motion controls, would you say that now is a staple in gaming now, or do you think it was just for that era where it was like, okay, I can't say it's a staple in gaming, but I guess it was good for that time.
I don't think it was a staple, because we don't see a lot of motion. We see what Kinect tried to make happen, and it failed miserably, and we see what Move was also failed like miserably. I think what it was, though, it was different enough that got people attention. You know what I'm saying? Like the Wii wasn't trying to keep up with PS3 and Xbox on, as far as trying to be like them. They did their own thing that was different enough, and also family friendly enough, that had everybody, you know what I'm saying, getting it, and they was interested in it, and that's why I sold well, because it was different. But it was, it's definitely not a staple, because shit, it's like no motion control. There are, but yeah, it's like,
I want to see that fucking controller they gonna have. And the other thing we ain't thinking about, like this cross-platform stuff. I want to see that. Like, that's another reason why I want the.
You think that?
I
don't think they're gonna embrace that.
I'm not saying they are. I'm saying, like, that would be good for every platform if we was able to have cross-platform play. So if you on Nintendo and you can have cross-platform and play against people from PlayStation and Microsoft and all that, that would be good. But if they're not getting the games, when that time comes where we start seeing more cross-platform, that's gonna be another reason why people ain't gonna want to get that console. But right now, Sony's the ones that's holding up the cross-platform, because Microsoft, they ready. They was like, we ready with y'all. They like, well, think about it. Fuck you, man.
Matter of fact, not only that, Sony's holding off on studios with early access. I read one article that they didn't want to bring Ark to their console until the game is fully completed, and now I read another article stating that Sony's saying that about all their games. When I'm like, first of all, early access, at least the shit says it. Y'all releasing games that are broken, period. So I'm like, what's the difference, you know? But I mean,
real shit.
I don't know if they're trying to go strict on it, but I think they need to start doing, like, really start doing these surveys again, man, and letting people choose, like, do you want early access games, and giving us the option of whether or not we want to buy it or not. Like, it's not like you're making us buy it. No, give us the option to buy it if it's early access. I don't want that shit on console.
I don't want that shit on console.
Well, it's on Microsoft already with the Xbox Preview program. You get it for free. So that's fair enough.
If it's free, yeah, but I want people.
Yeah, for the most part, you get We Happy Few. You can get a bunch of other games for free if you're on the Xbox Preview program. But as far as you just took that off.
Sorry.
Are we good?
What the freak?
Right. Oh damn,
this is cool.
We just put this up, yo. In the words of my boy Trey, LLL. Nah, but.
No, I wanted to say, Rick, do you think the PlayStation doing surveys is a productive thing? Because you know how they always do the technical surveys. They're like, would you like to see this shit go down? Would you like to see this feature, A, B, C? But it's always shit that we already know. You know what I'm saying? So far as games, do you think they would take that shit seriously or just be like?
To be real, Abel, when they did that survey where they asked people what do we want, whether or not was that to appear offline, there was another article that said that Sony checked out the percentage, and a large percent of people said it. So I think in some cases they probably do read and acknowledge it, but I'd rather at least something, a survey or something, at least access. I mean, I actually like that. I mean, Microsoft actually has this system where people go on, I think it's on the website, and they can vote on what they want. And that's literally how we got games like Red Dead, Black Ops 1. They listen. I mean, Sony needs something similar to that, but they're...
I agree.
I think, Dave, I spoke to you about their PR system. You said they're ass, right? The PR system was trash. Like, I don't know what's their whole gimmick with customer support. I think it's terrible as a whole, but Microsoft answers back, and that's why they got all these systems.
They did that for like indie games. Like that's like because this PlayStation is so focused and really kind of at the forefront for indie games outside of PC. I mean, because if it wasn't for PS4, I'd have never played any indie game prior to that. I mean, I might have played a few before, but not like how I was playing now. So like they do the vote to what indie game you want, but they need to do it with more things other than just, you know, games. They need to do it more. Well,
you talking about with features, Prof? With features?
Because they did do it one time with features. And it was, you know, asking, what do you guys want to see? But, like, they didn't, to my knowledge, they didn't really get the things that the number one thing people wanted to see, which was changing your name. But they did do some of the other things, like appearing offline and, like, music and stuff like that. So it's like they're kind of, like, half-assed in, half-assed out. Sometimes they do exactly what you want, and then other times they don't. Microsoft is the exact opposite because 360, I feel like because they dominated so much with 360, and they had to be a better customer service because niggas was getting red rings every day. So they had to do that. PlayStation has always been like a little bit more conceited in the sense where they will do what we want when we feel like doing it, and y'all better be blessed to get this. And that's a shitty ass mentality to have, but that's really what they've been doing forever. And it seems like now with the PS4, they've been more open to taking and receiving better criticism and trying different things. That's just my little 2 cents on that.
That's because they was in debt. Motherfuckers needed everything they could do.
Exactly.
They wasn't in debt. They wouldn't have been doing that shit, man. These companies is a trip.
Shit, Nintendo's worse. They hear us and still nothing. No Pokemon on console yet? Imagine Pokemon Stadium?
Don't show our games. Don't do nothing.
Yo, their shit at E3 was funny as hell. The only thing that was really big and popping was Zelda, bro.
That's all they had.
Like a little monitor, yo.
That's it.
That's all they had.
That's all they
had. That Zelda, though. But tell me not, Dave. That Zelda shit was crowded, yo.
Yo, because all the Nintendo fans had one thing to go to. Zelda. It was a big ass room too. It was a big display.
At 9 a.m., Dave. Remember that the doors open. Everybody ran to Zelda. I was like, are you serious? Like Zelda? Zelda and Black Ops 3. I got so mad when people ran to Black Ops 3. Wow.
I mean, Zelda has a very large audience. I've never enjoyed Zelda personally.
Man, I love Zelda, man.
I never played it. Like the last Zelda game I played was on regular Nintendo, nigga. Like
Me too.
Oh
I
wow,
was
you're
like-
really okay.
I was like, no, I don't
Yeah.
care about this.
That's
game.
actually one of the few Zelda games I haven't played. I played most of them.
That's the
I
one
like them all.
franchise I think I could get into is Zelda.
Yeah, on Nintendo, I was like, yeah, I'm good, man. And I just never gave it a shot after that because I didn't care. Was that
One
still
Zelda
the,
game
that's
you can
still the
play right
same
now.
question?
One Zelda game you can play right now and still have a good time with is Ocarina of Time for sure.
I ain't,
Especially if you never played it.
Don't play Hyrule Warriors.
I ain't playing no Zelda. Zelda kid.
What's wrong with Hyrule, Dave?
It's decent, but it's just like Dynasty Warriors. I mean, it's
I can't
Oh,
stand.
I didn't know
hate
that.
Dynasty
Wow.
Warriors, Joe.
that's what it is. It's
Fuck that
Zelda
game.
and Dynasty Warriors combined.
I play that game.
Dynasty
before
Warriors
the
made like the
no.
same game like 5 times back to back.
And more than that,
You're the only person that can get away with that, yo.
Dynasty
I mean,
Warriors is the same.
People
every
still
year.
and that bitch still sold though.
it's
You're right though.
decent.
You're
It's
right.
decent, but I don't know. Like I have it. I was playing it. It's. I got on GameFly though. It was alright. Let's move on though. The next thing we have, real quick, or maybe not so quick, is the Neo will be reportedly revealed in September. This is actually going to be an event called the PlayStation Meeting. What a name!
Oh.
September
unique, yo, chill.
7th. They not specifying exactly what they're going to show, but it's an invite only event. So there's going to be a lot of talk about stuff on there, but we still don't know what's going on with the Neo after Xbox put the Scorpio out. Sony just stopped talking because I think they didn't want. I think they seen what Xbox is doing. I was like, we really need to just be quiet right now because that Scorpio, the specs on there is crazy. But let's move on to Abel's favorite game, No Man's Sky. Now we not. Yeah, we not going to spend a whole lot of time on No Man's Sky because I'm gonna
No
get
man's
it.
buy.
I wanted to get it, even though I was talking shit on the game, because I feel like at least one of us needed to be able to tell y'all about the game. So I'm gonna get it on PC. I went to Target, the Exchange, and GameStop today. Sold out. I was like, what do you mean sold out? Y'all don't sell out of anything. They like, people keep coming in here. And the dude from Target was like, this game is garbage if you ask me. And I was like, how do you tell a customer game's garbage among a purchase? Anyway, I didn't get a chance to play it. It's coming out on PC in 3 days, so I'll play it then. But Dave has been playing No Man's Sky for how long? We need you to talk everything you know about No Man's Sky. Tell them, and then we'll go from there.
Yeah, I played it before I got in the call. I was playing it for maybe like
Really?
3 hours. Who did that?
Who did that?
You know who it was. You know who it
Yo, I
was.
swear to God, I thought I knew who might be.
I played for like 3 hours, man. It's exactly what everybody thought it was. They don't know. I still don't know after playing it for 3 hours. Like it's like you know how Seinfeld is the show about nothing. It's the game about nothing. I'm not saying it's bad though because they didn't make it to be anything that it's not. I just don't really know what reason people are gonna have to keep coming back to play it. You know what I mean? There's no sense of accomplishment in the game. It's not like I want to give it a little bit more time. I only played it for 3 hours, but you know how everybody said I don't even know what it's about? That's because it really wasn't about nothing. It's just exploration. Exploration, going to different planets. Like the one thing I can't say is like at the beginning you put your spaceship together and you get off the planet. All right, that does take a while. Then like you go to another planet which can take a minute. Like it took me 9 real-time minutes to get to another planet, right? Literally in the spaceship, 9 real-time minutes. But I was on that planet for the whole rest of the time, right? So there's an infinite amount of planets, and I was on one planet and didn't really like have the need to go anywhere else because the planet is so big. There's so much stuff on there, but then you're like, yo, there's no way to like match up what you have compared to somebody else to see if you've been doing good. It just really is a game without a point.
Damn.
Now listen, I have
the
a
way
question.
the way I thought it looked personally, it reminded me more of a survival build game, right? And those games to me have fun factor. Like for instance, I've stated Minecraft, or for instance, the game I'm playing right now is Ark. There's really no point with the exception of just building, having fun, taming dinosaurs, stuff like that. But I still find fun doing that. The difference is I can play with other people, or I can choose to play by myself. And like the first week I was playing this game by myself, I was having crazy fun, just exploring and crafting things and stuff like that. So I don't know if that's what they intended it to be. Just another version of those games, but by yourself. But then all of a sudden they said that they're going to be coming out with the ability to have co-op and stuff like that in the future. So it kind of seems like it might have been rushed. They should have just waited to come out with co-op from Jump Street, because they said it's damn near impossible to find somebody in the game other than yourself. So like I feel like they should have just waited with this game.
Yo, co-op would make it a lot better. It's like, anybody ever seen The Martian?
Yeah.
It's like playing The Martian. Like, it is a survival game. I forgot to mention that. Like, it does have an element of survival. Like, you're always having to mine or get these elements so you can fix your spacesuit and all kinds of stuff. So it does have an element of survival. You can die. I want to give it more time. I'm not saying it's not a good game. It's just that I don't really think I'm gonna ever run into something where, like, say you run into like a rare element, you don't even really know it's rare because you don't know, like, since you don't have any interaction with other people, you don't know what's rare or not. Like,
that's true.
You know what, Dave? I spoke to some people, and what you
Rick,
said,
turn up.
Turn up.
My mic is low.
Hey,
Yeah,
people, turn up.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a little low.
I'm good. Shit, hold on. Whoa, this should change my audio. Boy, you can hear me now?
Yeah.
My bad, fellas. No, but what Dave said is kind of true. I spoke to some people about the game, and they said like the only way they were able to determine whether or not an item or something that they found was rare was when they only came across this item only like a couple times versus other items where they see more often. And I was just like, really? They're like, yeah, like that's how you really determine. Like, there's really no guide, and that's why some people spent a lot of money on this book that helped you, and it actually tells you in this book what's rare and what's not. And I'm like, so basically there's like no actual setting point that helps you, like, oh yeah, if you find this is a rare item. So Dave, that's what I was gonna ask. They don't tell you anything in game when you find something, the rarity of this item or not?
you might just understand it's rare because you see a lot of something like, say, iron or something like that. You see a lot of that. And then whatever the other element is, you needed to craft something and you haven't found it. You haven't ran across it yet. So, and the thing is, I'm assuming it could be rare on the planet you're on, and then you might go to one planet and it might be abundant. I don't know. But that game, I can see people putting a lot of time into it. I'm not sure if I'm ever going to want to be like, man, I can't wait to play No Man's Sky. I don't think it's going to turn into one of those games unless they do add the co-op. Playing with somebody else would help that game like 100%. Like, yeah, like especially since it's a survival game, playing with somebody else would help it.
I hear there's no stories, there's missions.
Your man's got 12 hours on it. He Joe, and he seems like he's like really enjoying the game.
Who's that?
Angry Joe. I was looking at a few of the things he was tweeting out, and he just thinks it's like an amazing like step in the future for gaming and stuff like that. And I'm just
I can understand where he's coming from because it does feel like somewhat of a tech demo, like that. It's amazing that a game like this is even possible. Like that a game can generate like a planet, it can generate animals. Like he's gonna run into animals that probably he will be the only person to ever see. He's gonna be the only person to ever see the exact planet that he's on. What does anybody know the number of planets? It was like a number,
like 18 quadrillion or something.
Quadrillion. So like that's the odds of you running into a planet that Angry Joe ran into is probably got a better chance of hitting a lot.
I'll make clickbait ass videos, yo. The rarest planet on No Man's Sky. The rarest animal found in No Man's Sky. How to, like, yo.
And then Chase, was you saying when you run into somebody else, you don't actually see them?
Yeah. So everybody's online when you're playing. It has to be online only, right? A game like that.
I guess so. Yeah.
Okay. So people say, well, you'll never be in the same place as somebody else, but two people have been in the same place. You just won't be able to see them. You will both be there. But
how will you know?
I don't know how you know, but there's
Dark
definitely
Zone type of shit.
Is that confirmed?
Yes, it is absolutely
that's
confirmed.
Yeah, that's on record.
That's that. See, that's crazy because the fact that
Well, that makes
Like-
sense when they said you'll never find another person. But why
You
would
can't see the nigga.
why would you say that? Why would they say that there's a chance you could find?
Yeah, that's what I'm
You
saying.
can find
Yo,
them, but you won't see them. You won't see
The
them.
devs said
Then
it
how
out
would
their
you know
mouths,
you
yo. Like it's possible,
I
don't
but
know.
like, dog, like that's why I'm skeptical. I'm so skeptical about the game.
but-
Yo. Like,
But I don't understand how people are just so impressed by this whole it's procedurally generated. You just put in the math code for the planets and
It's very complicated though. It's not just...
Hold on now. I ain't gonna just let you just like say it's like all you gotta do.
No. But no. I'm saying it's procedurally generated. So when they look at the planets and they're like, "Oh, this is so," it's slight variation in the parent planet. It's not nothing drastic.
Yeah, it is because I was looking at different planets. And I'm like, yo, I ain't seen.
From what
nothing
I've seen plenty of streams, and everything looks like you see an animal, the tail might be a little different. They all look similar. Everything
This
looks
nigga
similar.
Abel
Bro.
said that whole like Pac-Man. Just a different color board.
But they said
You know, that's bad.
They just switch up the
planets.
shit. That's exactly what it.
Like what you said.
Tell me they don't look similar.
But you said all you gotta do is just math, right? Simple math.
No,
Like,
like
you
a
can't-
quadratic
you
equation
can't-
of
you
math.
can't-
All right.
I know what you're saying. I know
The
what you're
math
saying.
part, whatever. But you know what I'm saying? Like it's like the planets are so similar that it's like,
you're saying
nigga,
it's
come
not
on.
You're saying it's not.
Wait, hold on.
impressive, though.
what
Wait,
Abel
wait,
was
real
trying
quick.
to say. What Abel was trying to say is like 18 quintillion planets is bullshit in a sense. Like he's trying to say yeah, it's 18 quintillion, but you know what I'm saying? Like I bet about 10 million of them damn planets look the same. It just might have a
but you
different
just said
sky.
10 million. That's still it's
No.
okay because it's still 10 million. Nobody's gonna visit 10 million planets. No, there's not a other game that exists in the way this exists and what it's doing with generating stuff. So you got to give them credit for that. This is the first go, regardless if the shit looks similar or not. There's no other game you can say, "Oh, this looks better." See, that's because that's what we usually do. When we talk about games, we usually reference other games that did it better or did it worse. You can't do that for No Man's Sky because there's not another game that has done that. So you can't.
Yo, one thing is
what
the
I'll-
scale of the game. Like those planets are so large. Like to give you an idea, when you're in a spaceship and you're actually on the surface of the planet, it might say it's going to take you 3 minutes to get somewhere, right? So you're like, oh, okay, well if I get out, it shouldn't take that much longer. You get out the spaceship, it tells you it's gonna take you over an hour to get there on foot. Like that's how big the planet is.
And that's what I was gonna try to go at, like because what Abel said before, and I was one of the first people who was complaining too, like the whole generating thing. But what they did was, it's almost like, all right, whoever played The Sims, you guys know about the whole character trait situation, right?
I do.
You know when you was building the family, you add different character traits. It's not the same, but the point is they give different traits to specific creatures. They adapt a certain way to certain planets. What the whole generating thing is, it mixes up and that large ass number of quintillion. Each animal and stuff like that will be different on each planet because they're mixing it so much. Now I don't know how creative they got as far as how to make the creatures look and stuff like that, but I did hear a lot of people say like, "Yo, bro, I had to like what Dave said, the traveling speed. They ignited something where they were going super fast, but they're saying like so far the planets they've been on, nothing has been the same, and for them that's been impressive. My biggest issue is actually the price, because I'm like a price point on the game that we don't know about, that we just found out recently that there was a lot of exploration, which we knew, and then the crafting situation, like we didn't know enough of that. And that's just the biggest thing. And then we hear about this whole multiplayer situation. I'm like $60, damn. But it is impressive to see that even though if the planets are generated, that there's so much uniqueness within each creature or each part of life in the game. So I mean, I'm not paying for this game, but I'd like to see some people really explain more on this game.
Man, nobody's gonna really be able to explain much since it's so much. Like you can't. The number is so incredible that you can't even say you've experienced the game. The one thing they really can't do is come out with DLC. Like that, it's literally impossible. It's impossible. What are you gonna say? We added planets? Like,
well, Dave, you said you put like 4 hours in. I explain just like how your experience was. Like, did you have fun?
Yeah, I did. Actually, yeah. As bad as it sounds like I'm talking about, I did have fun because I wasn't gonna stop playing until Chase called on Skype. So I was having a good time. Game.
So
I was having a good time.
But you also said you ain't rushing home to play it either.
Yeah, I couldn't see myself be like, man, I can't wait.
I think you playing it because it's new. Like you just like, all right, it's new.
Well,
it's
he
here.
has to like something about the game because Dave don't do that. He just turn it up.
I was playing because you do have objectives to try to gather stuff and get off the planet. Like at the very beginning of the game, you need to fix your spaceship, right? And
that's why I was saying the survivability is what makes the game. Like when you look at games like Ark, H1Z1, things, it's about your health training. It's about your needing to get water, needing to get material. Like that's what makes the game what it is. I ain't spending 60. That's game flyable. Like I stated multiple times, I was game flying that regardless.
I have a question about those though. Like I remember Prof, you was saying like how games like Minecraft and like you've been playing like hella heavy Ark and stuff. Well, I'm just asking, like, isn't what make those games like a lot of fun is like the creativity aspect of it, like how you can make like with Minecraft. I know I was having a lot of fun because what I'm saying, I was making houses. I was trying to make it the biggest thing I could make. Now with that point, like, is No Man's Sky having that point where is it all exploration, or is there any like creativity in the game that makes you want to play it?
But let me throw
creativity
something.
So far.
Let me throw something back at you though, Barry, with that, because what you said is true. What makes Ark so amazing to me is walking around finding random dinosaurs attacking me, killing me, trying to tame dinosaurs and make them mine, and building. But those games, Minecraft, they're $30 and below.
True. No, true.
It's not $60, and it's offering you pretty much the same that those games are offering you, but those games are offering the better, in my opinion, thus far. Because I haven't played No Man's Sky, so I can't say it's better. But from what I've seen, they're offering you more and a better playing aspect and fun factor. Not to mention they are co-op, and they also allow you to see people that are in your immediate area, not be in the same place with somebody and don't even know that you're there. By that definition and by that logic, we could be playing No Man's Sky right now. We could all be on the same damn exact spot and never know it.
I just put a link in the chat, in the group chat, that says 2 players cross paths and they never saw each other on the game. So that's the article.
And then didn't they start off by saying it would take so long to get to the center, and then someone's already done it?
Well, they went and said they're saying 30 to 40 hours.
But before they were saying it was like a ridiculous amount of hours.
Exactly, and some people try to say it was an exploit within the game. Like that's what Hello was alluding to. They're like, oh, it's an exploit within the game. The person whoever beat it, they didn't do it correctly, and then that took them. They did the day one system erase. Like they just cleared out the whole entire game. Whatever save data that you had, the people that actually had these copies ahead of time, they actually cleared out the whole entire server, so they actually could erase that glitch where people could finish the game quicker. So
what do you mean finish? Is there an end to the game?
Yes.
Yeah. There
when you get to the
there's a goal.
What I was reading was like it was somebody that did a certain exploit that made them get there in like 30 hours.
Like, but see, nobody thinks not nobody, because we think that, but like that's the problem. Dave is playing the game right now and didn't know that there was an end or a way to end the game. That means end the game.
Actually, not a good job. Game ends. 18 quintillion, we will die before we even get a chance.
They said that.
The
I think I'm gonna try the game out on PC.
PC?
I'm gonna fuck with it. Plus, hopefully somebody makes some mods and.
Yeah, buy 2 copies. Yo, so as I was saying before, I
see what you did right there. That was clean, but
that was the slickest. Dab on that one. That was clean. That was clean.
Nah, but I mean, Dave, I don't know. Have you streamed it at all? Have you made any videos on it? Because like I want to see more. Like I can't stand seeing people I don't know make videos on it. Like I don't know who those people are. Yo, did Dave just freeze?
I don't know. Look at his face. Though. Look at him.
He went. Snipe? Nah. We good, right?
His shit refreshing. That was crazy how he like.
No, that's yo, that's funny shit.
All right, let's move on, and then
Long story short, to end it off, we're all gonna play it, and we're all gonna.
Oh yeah, we're
get better steps. Don't nobody. First of all, one thing we never do: we don't talk shit about a game that we don't play. Like we're not them other niggas. Like,
no, he did it.
Well, 99% of the time. There's exceptions,
like other niggas be talking shit and then don't play a game to give like real background experience. They'll watch like videos.
No, you can't
and
do that.
Be like, that's it. No, you gotta actually get the feel and play the game to actually know what the hell you're talking about.
I feel
So
like
we actually gonna do that.
Just to even go with what you're saying, and there's a lot of cases where I think the more shit you talk on a game, the more you have to at least play it. Just
You're more
to see,
inclined to do it.
Just
you
to
have
see
to,
if you
were
right. Now, obviously there's exceptions. Now, I never bashed Minecraft. I just said I'm not playing that shit. But I never said, oh, this game's trash, you shouldn't play. I just can't fuck with it. But No Man's Sky, as much shit as I didn't talk about the game, like, I have to play it. So, next show, I'm going to have as much information as I can about the actual game.
All of us,
yeah.
at least. At least the majority of the panel.
It don't got to be all of us, but a few of us, at least half of us, two of us, we try to make sure whatever games we talking about, that somebody has played the game. I mean, it's only right. Like, yeah, we definitely don't do that shit where we just, most of the time, we just sit up here and didn't play at all. Now, somebody's gonna probably come up with an example or two. Those exist.
Yo, can y'all hear me?
Yeah, you're good now.
Yeah.
We don't do that. But
I'm gonna keep it real though. Oh no,
go ahead, Ricky. No, go ahead.
No, go. You said but.
I wasn't ready to move on to the next thing, but if you got something else to say, go ahead.
Oh no, I was gonna say like, and any questions? I need some questions answered. So it's gonna probably require me to play the game somehow because seeing some people stream it is not gonna help me. This game is like such a mystery to me that
I somehow, Ricky.
Say it again. Somehow. Yo, how you got a wait, Dave. Now how you got Photoshop though?
He's stuck again. Okay.
You got stuck. You got snipe again, Dave.
Damn. Now I'm back.
Right,
Yo, Dave, how you got Sony Vegas though?
Exposed.
I don't have Sony Vegas. I got a Final Cut Pro.
Oh, I thought you had that Power Director.
Dave, how you get Photoshop?
Yo, I don't know what's happening.
All right, let's talk about this Battlefield 1, which I'm definitely getting. That's a day one purchase. But there's a collector's edition. Y'all ready for this? This is where we at in game. There's a collector's edition of Battlefield 1 that is $130. With this collector's edition, you do not get the game.
Oh.
And of course, that's the edition with the black brother in it, with the statue, huh?
Yes.
I'm just asking. Yeah, it is. There we go.
So you will buy the collector's edition for $130, but you will not get the game. So if you are one of those people that you get all collector's editions, know that this time around, it does not come with a game. You get a 14-inch statue. You get a steel book. You get a cloth poster, a deck of cards.
And fuck you.
It says, fam, they have premium packaging as a feature. Packaging is never a feature of anything.
That's funny. Oh, but that part right there with that Zeppelin though.
Yeah,
that was lit.
If you want to get the deluxe edition for $209.99, you'll get the game.
$209. You can pay $179 though with Amazon Prime Day.
So guys,
that hurt, bro.
Don't
bro,
do that.
They give
shit.
you everything, a partridge in a pear tree, and not give you the goddamn
game.
Like I heard this shit the other day, and that shit, like I thought somebody was joking when they said that to me. I was like, "You lying, B? Like that's real. That's fucking crazy, bro. Like what the fuck are they doing? What? I've never heard of no shit like that, B. Like that's worse. That's 10 times worse than Evolve. Like Evolve was $240. At least you got the game and some skins, B. You get nothing. Like you get these 130 bones for Nathan. Like what the fuck?
You get premium packaging.
Shit. Do you
get like a nice gift wrap?
Do you get the season pass?
No.
No digital code, no nothing. That's wild, bro.
Yo, that sounds like some EA shit though.
We need a fart noise sound, B, because somebody
we gotta get the sound effects. I'm working on it. I'm working on it. Yo, we definitely will get the sounds, bro.
Wow, bro, that actually just pissed me off. I'm not saying it. Fuck.
$130.
Oh, but that's what I'm saying. Like, who's gonna buy that and not want it? Like, did they think like,
Somebody
oh man,
that
I just
doesn't
love how
know.
it looks.
No, there's
I
somebody.
love World War One.
There's somebody that gets the collector's editions of a lot of the games they like, and it's just protocol. You get it, and then but you don't think about you don't think that the game is not in there. So I guarantee you, there's somebody.
They have a case though in the
pre-
picture.
I know, but just because the game is not on there, you are to assume that if it's a collector's edition, that the game comes with it. So I wouldn't expect to like not get the game. So I guarantee you, somebody right now has pre-ordered the game. They don't watch podcasts and shit, and they're going to be salty when their package gets there and there's no game.
I hope somebody sues them over that shit.
Are they gonna open up this gold case with no game?
You can't sue them because
like that?
it's not advertised that you're going to get the game.
Yo, so what is the package in this package? Like what's the
That's what I'm
package?
saying.
It says premium packaging. That's all it says.
You know what that means, right? You're gonna get a sexy ass box that says Battlefield 1 on it, and it's gonna have some extra expensive tape, and it's gonna say World War 1, and it's gonna have my brother from the squad who was in there. Like, that's crazy.
That's just gonna have it's gonna be a nice empty ass spot where your disc go.
Where you can buy the disc and play.
Right.
That's sad as shit.
Yeah, this is. I mean,
Crazy,
that's.
fam.
That's the first time I ever heard
So
it.
You know what they should have
That's
done?
wild
That
shit,
should have
though.
just been like on a GameStop like ad where they're saying, well, you can buy this to have as a collectible, but they made it seem like there was a game coming with
Yes,
that
I
first.
have-
yes.
I have
yes,
a better idea.
Exactly.
I have a better idea. A little bit better. They can just fucking not make a collector's edition that doesn't come with the game. They can just do that. That
Yeah,
way
not
you
name
don't-
it a collector's. You know how Assassin's Creed, they always come out like a nice ass statue and shit. You know, every time, like,
Yeah.
Damn, like what the fuck,
There
bro?
you go.
Like that is the dumbest shit I've ever heard in my life. Be like with Call of Duty, which one was it? Modern Warfare 2 or Black Ops 1? Nigga, I got a car I could control.
Yeah.
That
I think
shit
it was
could
one. I think it was
record.
Black Ops 1. I think.
And you could play the game and it had the DLC.
That was Black Ops 2.
and DLC. It might have been Black Ops 2.
I can't wait.
Black Ops 1, you got that fake drone.
I don't know. I can't wait till people start doing
You
the
know what,
unboxing
man?
videos.
This is what you know. Want to know what EA is telling me right now? EA is telling me I don't give a fuck about the game. I give a fuck more about what you buy, yo. Like, man, that scares me.
They've been
yo.
saying that. My
I
thing
know,
is,
bro.
you're not supposed to confuse your consumers. Now, at the same time, they don't got to treat us like idiots because sometimes we get treated like we're stupid. But at the same, but then you don't want to confuse them. Nobody is like you shouldn't have to do research on what comes in the collector's edition.
Have they spoke on it?
Hell no, they ain't speak on that shit. That
But
shit is
all right,
official.
I'm saying,
it's coming
if they
out.
speak on it and say, listen, we apologize, it's actually going to come digital, like inside, like a
Right,
phone, then I'll be
right.
like, all right, but I didn't hear anything yet.
Man, this is an IGN article too, so it's not like some like random website that nobody's ever heard of.
Yo, do me a favor, Chase, real quick.
Yeah,
Yo, unmod Nick real quick.
unmod.
Nick too quick. Yeah,
I'm done.
got chill with that bullshit.
Yeah, hey Nick. It
Yeah,
won't let,
unmod.
you can't. It won't let you do that.
What he's trying to do?
It won't let me.
This nigga just said he didn't come out with Call of Duty Ghost Remaster.
All right. I think now is a good time. Oh no, wait. Before we do it, Prophecy, you got some rumors and news.
Man,
Abel,
that shit really pissed me off. But I'm gonna rush through these because
All right.
I really want to get to these bullets that Abel about to get. So Telltale there's a possibility that Telltale is making a Mr. Robot Telltale game series. If you guys don't know what Mr. Robot is, TV show where it's about like hacking and stuff like that. It's a very popular show. Ethos put me on to the show. Haven't really super got into it yet, but I do know about it. I told you this earlier, but Evil Within and Rage did well enough for Bethesda's thinking about making a part 2 to those both series. Bandai Namco has trademarked 2 Naruto games, Naruto Ultimate Ninja Storm Trilogy and Road to Boruto.
Who just did that woo, yo?
I did.
You're right. Woo!
He was Naruto fan.
Because I thought that was Abel. I was about to say, hold on, Abel.
Oh,
Oh, man.
that's not true.
I'm a big Naruto fan. I'm a new
Shout
fan, but I'm a big
shout out to my brother Ricky. Twitch is banning cheaters in Pokemon Go. So if you're out there cheating,
Ricky is a cheater.
keep that on
we
your
out you,
Playboy.
Just
I
so
ain't
we're
streaming
clear, yo. Ricky's a cheater.
Man's Sean Combs.
Ricky too.
Has, Puff Daddy, P Diddy, is doing the WWE soundtrack for anybody that cares about WWE.
Take that. Damn.
You don't want that?
I mean, I don't care. I don't care about wrestling. I fell off 10 years. I don't give a shit what happened with that game. But just figured, like, you know, because Jay-Z did the 2K, so I feel like they're trying to, you know, branch out and get somebody else to do it. So they got Diddy on there.
They gonna have
That's all.
They gonna have All About the Benjamins rock remix on that shit, yo. Y'all remember that? Some of y'all might be too young, bro. They had that All About the Benjamins had like 3 videos. They had a rock remix, yo. That shit was crazy.
I couldn't come back to this, but yeah, Barry, Naruto was fine.
Look at Dave, yo. Did y'all see Dave again?
He's trying to duck us.
He trying no. He's
on
already
them man
listen.
side.
The future has already been set in stone. So, before we get to the good shit, GamingIlluminati.com. Download the app. Check out GI Updates, the YouTube channel and the Twitter channel. Make sure you subscribe to all them. And get all your articles, your anime news, your mixtape news, your movies, all that shit over there. Gotta do that if you're watching this show. Now, for the good shit. All right, so if you've been missing from the podcast for, say, 3 to 4 weeks, through Ricky bullying me, e-bullying me, we came up with a challenge. It is, and then we had you all vote on names. Y'all chose the game of elves. Basically, we are going to randomly assign somebody here on the show a game of our choosing. They have to play it for 6 hours. They have to play on the hardest difficulty, and they cannot play with other people. It has to be something you play by yourself. It could be a multiplayer game, but you have to play by yourself. You have to provide proof that you beat it. We want to see trophies, and we want to see gameplay. And then 2 weeks from today, we will talk about the games. So basically, this whole challenge is to screw somebody completely over.
Wait, I didn't think you had to beat it. I thought you just had to play it for 6 hours.
No, you don't have to beat it. 6 hours.
If you do, that's like a perk.
If you beat it, though, then you only have to do 2 hours on the next challenge. If you fail to complete the challenge, you must pay everybody on the panel $5 every time you fail to complete the challenge. So,
I'm about to cut that check.
Subscribers, viewers, if y'all want to hop in on the challenge, y'all could do that. If y'all want to send us the videos and stuff, we'll be glad to do that. Plus, I want to try to see if we can get some of y'all on here to maybe talk about the games and stuff. No weirdos, please. We had a gentleman lick his cat's ass. One time.
Yes, you remember that shit? Oh my god!
So you know, if you're not camera shy and you know you're going to talk and all that stuff, you know, we would love to have you. So you know, it's just a game of L's. Anybody's eligible for the challenge. So the rules were pretty simple. Yeah, that was the only rules. So but basically, we want to try to screw each other over. We want to try to give each other the worst possible fucking game. The other thing is for the first challenge. We're obviously, you know, we're doing this on the fly, so we might make some adjustments on the next challenge, but it has to be from PS2, GameCube, and Xbox forward. No Super Nintendo 64 games right now. So,
PC too, right?
Yeah, PC's fine too. So, all right. So here's the assignments right now. All right.
Wait, do you got a picture?
I don't have a picture for this challenge, but I
get that tingly feeling.
All right.
I'm frozen.
So,
I'm frozen.
Prophecy, the person that you get to pick for is Barry.
No!
All right?
Yes!
Barry.
No.
Abel skated.
Well, actually, let's do this. So, Prophecy gets Barry. So, Prophecy, what game does Barry have to play?
I don't know, because I had everything pinned for Abel.
Well, we gotta give him something.
Yo, Barry, what game don't you like?
No,
You gotta give him something easy.
come on.
Yo, I only had one B. I'm gonna be real.
I'm done, Prop. You're
Barry, you got PS4, right?
bro.
Not right now. All I have is PC.
Well, hop on Smite.
Smite?
Yep. You know why? Fuck.
Yeah.
You gotta play by yourself
know why.
too. We need that footage.
Yeah.
Ah.
Oh my god, yo.
I ain't gonna lie to you, Barry. You getting off easy.
No, I'll be
that's-
I had
What game is it?
Smite.
Fucking out,
Smite.
bro.
Like, come on. We gotta.
No, bro.
We gotta.
No, bro.
Come on. Nah, matter of fact, nah. Cause we gotta come. We gotta come in.
I'm-
Probably we gotta come in strong. Yeah, we gotta come in strong, man.
Chase, you gotta let that. He
Smite though?
Play Smite.
Let it go. Let it go. He
Have I played Smite?
pulled it.
I have not played Smite.
That's
How
not
hard
even
it
a game.
how hard that game
For 6 hours, fam.
by yourself?
Yo, Barry, don't be acting like you ain't about that. You play Hip Hop City. Come on, yo.
All right.
Come on.
Okay.
Yo,
So
I'm saving this until Abel. Yo, until I get randomly generated for Abel.
And I have to see it, Chase.
This ultimate
Don't
game
fix it.
is not like.
why, if
and
I was going to fix it, I would have fixed it today.
You should have.
Like we could
should
fix. We
fix
could fix
that.
it though.
Yo, why don't you?
No,
fix
no,
it
no, no, don't fix it.
real quick.
All right. The next matchup, Barry, you get to assign Dave a game. What you got for Dave?
Let's see.
Dave got
Hey.
PS4 and what else?
Xbox One and 360.
Okay.
You want PC?
No.
Nah, I ain't got a PC.
Let's see.
Oh snap! My computer frozen. My computer froze.
No.
Hey, you about to get this Bound by Flame work, bro.
What?
Oh my god.
That's fucked up. Bro.
All right. I'm gonna put these games down too. 6 hours of Bound by Flame for you, Dave.
Man, what is that?
Soon you'll
Greatest
understand.
game ever, yo.
Yo,
Sad,
this man, Abel, like.
Yo, I'm not playing that.
You playing it?
Hey, what's your PayPal, Barry? Barry, shoot
You
me your
gotta
PayPal.
you gotta pay everybody PayPal. Everybody in here. You
drop
gotta
them all. Drop them all in the link, yo.
We-
Drop them
all
all
right.
in the.
All right, let's get it.
All right. Then
You gonna pay us for real?
so
Nah, I'm not gonna pay. I'm not gonna pay y'all. I'm gonna play that none.
so we got Barry playing Smite. We got Dave playing Bound by Flame. All right, Dave, you get to choose my game. I have all the platforms.
You got 360?
Yeah.
I found a game called Ride to Hell Retribution.
Oh my god.
Let me look at this.
Yo, no.
Yo, IGN gave it a 1.5 and called it unbearable.
What makes that.
He got right.
I was
Yeah.
talking about giving that to
That's-
somebody for 4
That's what Chase was
weeks,
talking
yo.
about giving somebody. That nigga Chase sent me that shit.
That is fucked up.
Yo, I want part of the Let's Play proceeds on that game too.
I'm not gonna do a let's play. I'm definitely gonna record some gameplay and stuff because you got to be able to talk about the game in depth. So if we sense that you ain't play, first of all you getting fined. Second of all, exposed. So fucking ride the hell.
Yo, what is Bound by Flame on? It's not.
It's
Is it
on PS4.
PS4.
Let me see.
It's a current gen, bro. You gonna have a good time, bro.
And we'll discuss how everybody's gonna get the game after we're not live anymore. We'll get that ironed out. Fucking ride the hell, yo. All right. Unfortunately,
Barry.
all right.
God damn it.
Abel.
Why?
You get to choose for prophecy.
I don't care.
Wow.
Give me. Because it's not worth it when I'm going to get in the next few weeks, nigga. I promise you that.
All right. I'm gonna go.
No, I'm on Xbox and PS4.
Hotline Miami.
That game is fantastic, though. What's
That's
going
a good
on?
ass game. What the fuck?
That
I never
game-
played it.
Wasn't hard?
Man,
I
that
never
game,
played it.
that game is fantastic.
Good job,
dog.
Abel.
Wow.
Good job.
Abel, I just want to say something. You're going to wish that you pick something hard for him once it's your turn.
Listen. I swear you are. Boy.
You're going to. He picked
Bring it. We
Hotline
gotta
Miami. Yo, and that's beatable in 6 hours. That game is. I'm about to do a video on that shit, so that game is. Hey, well, you fucked up. That's all right, though. Let me put that down.
Wasn't hard? It's not
He
that
lets,
bad.
nah, it's not about it being hard. That's a fun game to
That
play.
game is
So
like
I don't think he's
Oh,
gonna
okay.
mind.
you
I'm-
giving
I'm-
out. He
honest
giving out
with you,
games
though.
that got 9 out of
I've
10
already
ratings
said it.
though.
I've already said I've never played it, so
That shit
honestly,
got a.
Oh, you never played it?
I don't even know what it is.
That shit got a 4.8 out of 5. That shit got like a 85, 89 on Metacritic.
Yo, let me play that.
I don't
Not
have
for everybody. I mean,
I don't know. I have no clue what that
Boy,
game is.
Abel, you know,
Oh.
you done fucked up. Propsy gonna be like, yo, this game was fire. Like, watch, yo. All right, I get to pick Ricky's game. You ready?
Yes, sir.
You on PC, right?
Yeah. So fucked up. You're fucked up, bro.
I need you to play.
You can't even say it. I'm
I
asleep.
know, I know it's fucked
All right,
up,
I need you to download this Nintendo DS emulator. I need you to play this Napoleon Dynamite.
Wait, what?
I need you to play this. I need you to play this
Yo, that was
Napoleon
on the
Dynamite.
That on the list.
So fucking
Play this
savage.
Napoleon Dynamite, yo.
Holy dynamite.
It's on.
That came from right.
Yo, I can't see
Alright.
myself even
I
playing
need
some
you.
bullshit
It's on.
like
It's
that.
on. It's on PSP and DS, bro. I need you to play Napoleon Dynamite, fam. 6 hours.
And then you
Are
know
you
how Ricky
kidding
is,
me
yo.
right
It's
now?
gonna be so fucking stupid. He's gonna get so mad playing this shit, yo.
So I got you. Napoleon Dynamite. Go ahead, bro.
So wait, who I got? I got
You
Abel.
got Abel.
Oh, Beverly Hills Cop for PS2. You gotta play Beverly Hills Cop for PS2.
I didn't even
yo.
know that was real. That's not real.
Me either.
Bro, it's terrible.
That shit was garbage, yo. It was hot garbage,
Let
yo.
me see, yo.
Is it? Wait, how do you get the emulator though? That should be
Oh,
hard to...
we'll get you right. We'll
No,
get you
we
right.
got you.
We gonna get you
Okay.
right. Matter of fact, send us your team viewer ID. We'll set you up. You ain't gotta do no work. we gonna get you. This shit got a 2.8 out of 10, yo. I didn't even know that was real. Oh my god.
What is it called? Beverly Hills
Beverly
Cop
Hills
game?
Cop, like the from the movie.
Hills Cop, yo.
Okay.
Yo,
Yo, that's it, yo.
Yo, I feel like I got a raw deal.
GG, bro.
Yeah, you got to eat. You and well, Barry. It sound like you gonna be struggling over there.
I don't like
I'm looking at this. Is the
Very
exact shit I don't like to play. Like,
And here's and we have a profile that shows us how many hours you have logged on. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna check how many you got on Smite now, and then we'll see if you got 6 more hours. So everybody, we have 2 weeks to play these games.
He said have Ricky play Corey
Oh,
in the
this
house,
is
yo.
ass, bro.
My man said Beverly
I gotta
Hills.
play this game on hard.
Beverly
Yeah.
I'm
Hills
sorry.
And
man.
you gotta play on the hardest difficulty. So Napoleon Dynamite on the hardest difficulty for you, sir. That's
No, that's not even like. Is that even playable? Like, that's a movie, bro. That's a movie game. No movie game be
My
trash.
man
I think,
said,
like, thing is, I think some of us are gonna end up streaming it too. Like, I'm probably gonna end up streaming this game because I don't know.
I'm gonna stream
You
this
look at it and make you play Shantae, but you've been playing these indies lately. I'm like, nah, never mind.
yo, I'm looking at.
Hey Barry, have you played this Bound by Flame?
I have.
Yo.
You might enjoy it, bro.
Game of the year.
Is it hard like them Demon Souls games? Because I'm not gonna.
No, it's nothing like that. Just think of like a bootleg ass God of War.
Yo,
bro.
this Beverly Hills Cop is fucking garbage. Yo.
Hey,
Bro, that's fucking ass.
Oh
bro.
my! Look,
Yo,
Abel,
Ricky.
look at Abel's face, yo.
What's up?
Yo, I ain't gonna lie, B. I got a game for you too.
No.
Ricky, how'd you find this shit, bro?
I own that shit.
Abel, this is what I'm saying, Abel. He screwed you over. You could at least got a win off prophecy by having him play something else. You picked Hotline Miami. You picked a 9 out of 10 game, yo.
I don't.
You could have said Homefront Revolution multiplayer or single
You could
player.
have said
Son.
Tony Hawk. You could have said Godzilla. You could have said
I
Spooky's
could've.
Grand Adventures.
Ah.
you could have
Said
said
Ghostbusters.
You could have said Ghostbusters. You could have said Bomberman on 360.
I just gotta
You
know.
could have said Man
Abel,
vs.
what-
Wild.
What made you,
Uncharted.
out of all the games out there, what made you say my Hotline
And the
Miami?
thing is, he had that already ready. That's not a random ass
Yeah.
thought. Like, my man said, yeah, somebody about to get this hotline.
Hey,
Nah, I'm thinking Hotline is something that could be a rage game if you don't get the shit right.
Raging is fun to
I
some
mean-
degree. We're trying to make sure we go through like hell playing again, like just
Yeah.
annoying.
Ricky, what you gave me, that, bro.
oh, we know. Hey, yo, the
What
way
the
he
fuck?
pitched it,
For
though. He said,
6
oh, it's my turn.
hours.
Beverly Hills Cop 2 on PS2. Like, what?
Listen, hold on.
Yo, I'm
I'm
looking at this
asleep,
game
bro.
right now. It looks
I'm
awful.
gonna let you know this. Like this is the thing. I'm not bullshitting. I really only had one thing for Abel because I was really praying to my older brother.
No, don't release that.
I'm not going to.
Okay.
But I'm saying. So I didn't really come up with anything for anybody else because I just knew it. And this nigga got me. Ain't that some
Yo, Abel, you could have literally said
that's some
SOCOM 4.
crazy ass karma right there, B.
Oh,
you could've said
see?
so calm,
Oh,
you could've
now the
said
bangers
something.
are coming. Oh, yeah, you're right.
You know what?
Yeah,
Shout out
I'm
to
watching
Mocha.
Beverly
Mocha
Hills
even
Cop,
said that in
though.
the comment section. Mocha said that would have been perfect.
I mean, if I had, yeah. So we need gameplay, Abel. We need gameplay. We need game. This game is.
I need the
fucking-
emulator. Like, I need the PS2
Oh, we gonna
emulator.
get you right. We gonna get you
I got
right.
it.
Ricky,
I'm done. All right, let's stream this shit tonight. Like, I'm trying to get this shit done.
Man's Ricky had that joint ready, B. Like that nigga didn't hesitate anything, B. Like everybody else said, yeah, You going
I had that shit.
Beverly
on
Hills
lock.
Cops, nigga.
I remember my brother brought that shit home, son. We had a store called Rockwell's Comics, yo. And he brought that shit home. And instead of getting me NBA Street, he brought me that shit. That shit got me
He
sick.
brought you Beverly Hills Cop?
Yeah, it was either that or Ninja Bread Man, yo.
Yeah, that's
it was that or,
disrespectful.
yo.
No, that game is terrible, bro.
Yo, I'm looking at it right now. It looks so bad.
So bad.
So I hope we are setting a standard now going forward that like ain't gonna be nothing simple. Like you gonna get screwed the worst way possible. Like I'm already looking for worst video game articles because like that's what we going with. My man said Beverly Hills Cop. I never knew that existed.
Me
That's
either.
what I'm
Yo,
saying,
you
bro.
said Bad
Trey
Boys.
said,
Remember
"Pimp
last
my
week?
ride."
I think a couple weeks ago you said Bad Boys. I'm like, yo, there was another cop game that I played.
Yeah.
And it wasn't 25 to life. 'Cause that
You
movie
said it
was
was
actually
Was
PS.
banned.
it
Yeah, because like you
I'm
know
not
what else had a
guys.
game? Like a lot of movie games was like out during the time, like Matrix, Bad Boys. They also had the Underworld. Like
Yeah.
Underworld is one of my favorite movies. And like I didn't even know they had a game of that, and I was like, bruh, I need to play that.
Abel said, "I'm about to stream this right now. I got to get it done."
Yeah, I got it.
Hey, I feel him on that, though.
I can't. I just want to get it done.
Now, after this, we're all gonna help each other out. If we have to do emulators, we'll
Yeah.
get
I'm
each other
definitely
fixed
gonna need help, bro. Definitely gonna need help, bro.
All right, so that game that you said it's on PS4.
Yeah, it's on PS4.
Hotline, yeah, it's yo. And you know what? You're gonna actually enjoy it too.
You're gonna
Like,
like that
the
game.
game
it's
is
one of those
critically
8-bit
acclaimed.
games that are actually
Prof,
fun.
yo. He's gonna like that game.
I was gonna
I
give
said
some.
8-bit game. Prof plays nothing, but I'm not saying he don't play. He plays a lot of indie games. Like he enjoys indies. That's why I'm like, you gave him Hotline Miami, bro. I'm like, oh shit, he gave him.
Ain't no redos, nigga. I'm taking that.
No,
I'm taking that.
I ain't running from it. Yeah,
Nah, I
take
see
that.
Nick's
Damn.
hating ass in the chat.
So-
We gotta get Nick one just cause, yo.
Oh yeah,
Nah,
yo,
he ain't
if
getting it.
anybody's on here,
Yo,
you in like
They're gonna duck us, Chase. They're gonna duck
they
us
could
on
duck,
Wednesday,
but
bro.
they
They're gonna
can
duck,
yeah,
bro.
it's okay, that's all right.
It's okay.
God damn, I got ride to hell. I'm about to. How much is this? God.
I'm looking on Amazon right now. Bound by Flame is still damn near $30.
No, we got
That's
you.
what, yo.
We got
when
you.
people clown me. Bound by Flame was not even a bad game, but if you don't like those type of games where you got to go
I
to
played
so
it.
many
I
people,
played
Oh
and
no,
all,
it's 21. It's 21, and I got a $10 Amazon.
No, I got
card.
no. We got.
Me and Ricky Share
We'll
played Bound by
strategize.
Flame, yo.
We'll
Bound by
strategize.
Flame is not that bad of a game.
Ride to Hell's $3 on PC. I ain't worried about
Yo,
it.
IGN gave Ride to Hell 1.5.
Angry
bro.
Joe gave it a 0 out of 10.
Zero?
Cold
Yo.
0, yo. And I remember that's
You can
fucked
get
up.
Bound by Flame for 10 on bestbuy.com pre-order.
Yo, anybody who remembers that game,
Let
Beverly Hills Cop, yo, I'm weak.
me
Trash.
see, man. Hold on, Bound by Flame.
Ricky gave me his childhood nightmare. I hate you, bro.
Yeah, bro, I was fiending for NBA Street, and it was NBA Street. I forgot which one it was, and then my brother brought me this bullshit.
No, you get
I'm
Bound
like-
by Flame for $10.56.
Oh, on yeah, but it's not. It's gonna be a minute till it gets here though. That's the thing.
Oh well, we got you. Matter of fact, you get it for
Yeah,
$10.
we'll figure that out.
It's
Yeah,
on. It's
don't
on.
worry
It's
about
on Best Buy.
You got your
Best Buy.
Xbox 360.
Yeah.
They got it for
I got it.
$2.50. We got you.
You ever play Dante's Inferno for Xbox or no?
Oh yeah.
Matter of fact,
Well,
might
it's
have
like a dubbed version of that one.
wait,
Oh,
we
yeah.
might be able to get you a digital code for that.
It
though,
was
Dave.
right. I love Dante's Inferno.
Oh yeah. Pure fire.
Let me see. See if they got digital codes.
Barry kind of went easy on Dave. It's just a matter of whether or not Dave likes those type of games.
It's cool. I'm gonna just go over to Best Buy and get it. It's only $10.
All right.
I'm gonna just go pick it up.
All right. So,
That
chat.
shit going.
Listen, if y'all want in on this, you get in on this, because it's getting ready to go down. Abel, he was avoiding this for a couple weeks. Look at his face, like he's trying to get pumped.
No, I don't want to do this, but whatever.
Damn.
That game is so boring, bro. 6 hours of that bullshit.
I believe you, Rick. I'm already just like, I really don't want to play this, but whatever.
I'm about to put the
I
dude
feel the
label
same
on
way.
this.
Shit, I hate Smite, yo. I hate MOBAs. Right. It is not even that I don't like playing them, bro. I just suck so bad, bro. I played with Prof one
that's the
time, bro.
reason
I'm
why.
15, bro. I'm trash,
Let
bro.
me see this Napoleon Dynamite gameplay real quick.
Yo, that's the reason.
Yeah, let me see
is it for a
Napoleon.
fact
Let
that
me
you
see
can
that.
find it? Because if you could, I could get ready and download. That's terrible, fam.
And I gave you a free game too.
They gave me Napoleon
Yeah, I'm on it right
Dynamite
now.
for the DS, though.
Or PSP, whatever you choose. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got no. Hey, yo, this game is garbage, yo. He dancing on
This
stage,
game-
yo.
I like the movie though.
The movie's funny as hell. Yo,
I love
hey,
the movie,
Ricky,
yo.
did you
Oh,
see
this
the
game looks awful.
Did you see the game? Did you look at the gameplay, Ricky?
It's a 2-hour game, fam.
I'm like
Uncle
really. I'm
Rico's
like in a
football
good
toss.
mood right now. I don't want to get my shit fucked. But I'll look it up.
Bro, Napoleon Dynamite.
Yo,
2
this
hours
shit is
long.
ass.
Yeah, yo.
Chase. Oh, GG. Wow.
Yo, I
you
feel like
linked us?
Prophecy's
You
game.
linked it to
Oh
us or
my
not?
god.
Prophecy's
this-
game. What is it?
This
What is
mini
it?
games,
Miami.
fam?
Hold on, this shit that came out in 2007? Yo, that's a game?
What?
Yo, I know y'all not serious. I gotta link the chat. This is the game he wants me to play. This
6
bullshit. What the fuck is that? Yo, click that link.
Yeah, Chase, how did you know about this?
I've been
This is
running
a-
these
Yo, you know how
games
boring
for a long time, bro.
Bro, this game
what I'm
looks-
Boy, he's
saying.
been around the internet and typed in worst games on DS. That's where he's been around.
Nah, I didn't do that, but
Hey.
But
I feel like
I
Prophecy's
will be
game is
doing
gonna be a spinoff question. They're gonna ask them like they need to make a spinoff of this Hotline Miami.
This
Yeah,
game
there's
looks
two of them. There's two of them.
boring.
Oh, is there?
Yeah, there's two. The second one I hear is not as good as the first one, but I'm gonna find that out myself because we're ready to play it.
I'm still letting you know that there will never be nothing that you say that's going to be worse than what I'm going to go give my man.
Are you sure?
Damn.
It's worse than
Still
Beverly.
on
It's worse than Beverly Hills Cop.
Yep.
Damn, Abel. I can't wait till Propsy gets you.
It's probably never going to happen either. That's the crazy thing. Like, I might keep randomly getting guests nonstop.
I mean, there's a.
Ricky, I got you, too.
I got
It ain't that bad for you, though, but it's still pretty bad.
All right, let's go ahead and get the outro so we can strategize on how everybody gonna
Off
get
the
that
Beverly
game.
Hills Cop, baby.
So, Abel, we'll start with you because you look like you having a rough one. Go ahead, bro.
Yeah, good night, guys. Thanks for man, and I sound depressed too. Good night, guys. Take it easy. Make sure you like the video. Shout out to Barry for coming through once again, sir, and my boy Regulardave for coming through, and shout out to Marco for the design again. Phenomenal. Yeah, we'll catch you guys next week. Game L.
Dave.
Yo, thanks for having me. Everybody can find me at Regulardave2975. That's my YouTube channel. I picked the wrong week to come on. 'Cause now I gotta play a game I don't want to play. But life could be always gonna be worse. You're gonna end up playing Beverly Hills Cop. So thanks for having me.
Yo, man.
All right, Larry.
Fuck this shit. That's all I got to say. So. No, but thanks for having me, 3MG Nation. Fuck this shit, yo.
Ricky.
All right. Shout out to Dave and Barry for being here. Literally, look, that game Napoleon Dynamite looks just boring as hell, dog. So I mean, I don't even know. Like I'm being for like I hate games like that, yo. That's my biggest flaw, yo. That shit makes me hate games. So I'm gonna try them out. And Beverly Hills Cop, yo. Let's go. What we do out here, yo?
Oh, my God. I just thought of a game for Chase. Yeah, I'm over here smashing cheese fries. Appreciate Marco, the homie, for doing the design. Glad he made it.
Yep.
You already know what it is. Everybody, I hope you guys enjoyed the game of L's. Abel, I appreciate it, fam. It's a wonderful feeling that you just gave me. Everybody's telling me I'm about to have a good time on this game. Thank you so much. I got so many other people I want to thank. God first. I'm probably going to end up streaming this game within the next few days. Yeah, and I'm out.
And this is GMG Live episode 127. The challenge shall be fulfilled on August 24th. So we're going to be back next week. But y'all ain't going to see it next week, but the following week. So we're going to see y'all next week. Thank you for coming through. We are out.